it's Chloe DeMiro, Save Victor. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And today we are doing a video for 420 and we will be playing with the St. Angel Center's Funny Butter. This is the Wake Up, Bake Up, Make Up. So this is, maybe it's from last year, but I just got it. I'm really excited, so let's play. So if that's what you're into, you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Well, hasn't this been a hot minute? I took kind of the week off from filming. Generally, I try to have stuff on Mondays and Fridays, but I've been kind of doing some rearranging and some changing and doing some stuff with my apartment. Can't really see it here, but just kind of going through some things for donation and possible sale. Lots of picture frames and some knicka-knacka bricka-bracka. I'm just doing some kind of trying to not look a little hoardery. So anyways, I've been focusing on that. Then there's been lots of drama at work with regard to the computer system, but I think we got it up and running. So here we are. Okay, so it is 420. Hello. For all those that imbibe, I do not, because it does nothing for me. I don't even get the munchies. So for me, it's a waste. But I do like the color stories. I like some of the releases that are released out. Smoke Sessions from Melts is one of my favorite palettes. So there we go. So we are going to be playing, as per the intro, with the St. Angel Sinners X Funny Butter Wake Up, Bake Up, Make Up. So it's this one here. It's a 420 palette. I believe there are some newer ones, but I do not have those ones. But I was kindly gifted this from Darcy before the other ones had been finished productions. So maybe at some point I might be lucky and pick some up, but at the moment we are going to play with this beautiful color story here, and I love it. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely, as you can tell in my color story, we've got the grungy greens, we've got some more dramatic greens, a little bit of neutral, because sometimes you gotta for blending, and then some beautiful pops of color, because who doesn't like green with blue or green with pink? I sure do. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. So I did most of my look. Blush I have, I can't remember, I think this is number 6. This is the one from St. Angel Center, so I thought we might as well play with that. It's kind of the orangey one here. I really quite like that, so I thought we could play with that. And then I thought we will, since this is mostly green, I think we're going to play with green. Surprise! And then I thought we can finish up with some kimchi lip here to keep it all green and in the family. So we're going to start priming using my Gerard Cosmetics, and then we will go from there. So how have you all been? Keeping out of trouble, I hope. And if you're in trouble, it's the good kind of trouble. Hopefully not too much adding to cart. I've been doing really well. I'm really kind of proud of myself, at least when it comes to makeup. Because it's market season, vintage market season, so if you've seen on Instagram, I have scored a few vintage things for my home. And again, I've been doing a little bit of doing some final touches, collections and things. And I'm still looking for a little table for my lamp, but I did finally get some new pillows for my sofa, because the new sofa that I got earlier this year didn't come with pillows, so I've just been kind of using old ones, and they've been uncomfortable because they were not really lying and lounging pillows. So yeah, so I got some nice ones at Winners Home Sense at a good deal, right color, floofy, they're pretty great. So except for little things, but yeah, no makeup. And I was so tempted, I walked around with it, but when I decided that I was going to buy the pillows, one other thing I bought oh yes, and in my rearranging I needed a shelf in my room, so I picked up a shelf at the Home Sense part, because Winners Home Sense is connected here. I did have the Revolution Grease collection. I had the palette, the highlighter palette, and a blush in my hands, but just like, except for foundation, I've never really quite liked a lot of Revolution, so I was good girl and I put it back. But I thought, Grease collection looks so cute, but no. So let's play with actual good makeup. So again, the Funny Butter makeup, Wake Up, Bake Up, Make Up, and that's what we're going to do. So again, we are playing with greens. This one's really nice because like Darcy's really amazing with the shimmers and her color stories, but sometimes there aren't as many mattes depending on the palette. So it is really nice that we have a whole row of mattes here and then one additional, which I would call more of a blending out shade. And then we've got all the shimmery shades. So it's nice. So you can do the pink that goes great with here. This green goes with this, that goes with this. This will do a nice look here. And then you can, of course, you know, do quadrants however you would like. There's definitely a lot of different looks that you can do with this palette. So I think what I'm going to do first is kind of like this mustardy shade. They should have names. Yes, it's just blending in a little bit. So we're going to do Makeup and Chill. That is this shade here. And we're just going to go just blend along the edge just a little bit with a nice floofy brush here. And then just test this out. So again, just something to blend along the top here. So yes, I called it. This is a perfect blending out shade. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it works really nice. It's very, very soft. Her mattes are also very soft. Whatever lab that Darcy works with, go for the mattes. This looks really good. I quite enjoy that. Okay, so next up, okay, we're playing with greens. So I'm going to do for the outer edge, I'm going to go with the darkest green in the palette. Surprise. That one is called Kush Clouds, and that is that shade right there. So we're just going to do that on the outer edge. Going to find, I think I'm going to do a rounded look today. I've been kind of liking those the last little while. Okay, so we are going to go into Kush Clouds. So far, not a lot of kick up, which I like. And we're just going to go to the outer. Oh, this is a very beautiful green. I should get it on a shirt. I have yet to meet a green eyeshadow that I have not liked, at least color-wise. Then we're going to take the first brush that we used. Oh, here it is. And then just blend here, because I don't think I'm going to need any more of that neutral shade. And I will be coloring my hair this weekend. What a disaster, but here we are. I always had hoped when I was younger my hair would go, because I was born a redhead. Then I went blonde, and blonde, I know they say blondes have more fun. I think blonde is boring. No offense to blondes in my life. But, so I was so I colored my hair red for years, but I had always, when I was younger, wanted it to go black like my mother's. And then she dyes her hair brown. Whatevs. So, anywho. But maintaining hair color is rough. I would have just been born with the hair color I wanted. But then again, you know, what is that they always say? It's always nicer on the other side of the fence. So it could have been I would have had black hair and I would have wanted to be a blonde. So here we are. All right, that is really, really pretty. I like it. See, this is, I mean, look at this. It's blending beautiful. These color stories are always amazing. So now we're going to go into this kind of murky one. We might add more. I'm just in the mood to kind of like play with this, add some colors and see what we get. So this one is called a THC. Of course, there would need to be a story there. Actually, we rent a space to a lawyer in our office, and he's invested heavily in the THC realm. Never get any samples though. But again, like it would be useless to me. So here we go, THC. So just to chat randomly, just had a delivery a little while ago. I found this new company, Mateos, or new to me, showed up on Instagram. They do coffee syrups and syrups for making cocktails and all different things. Because I've always been, so when we used to work in an area called Commercial Drive, and you would fall out of the office and hit a coffee bar. Like they were like literally everywhere, and amazing restaurants from all over the world. Whatever you like to eat, you would find it on Commercial Drive. Then we moved to Rupert. There's like nothing. One sushi restaurant, Boston Pizza. Like it's literally, and then there's a Starbucks near to us, but it's a bit of a walk. So we got ourselves a big fancy coffee machine, an espresso one, which I really, really like. I enjoy their coffees. But you know, we still once a week, I run over to Starbucks because I always like, you know, to make a latte with milk or, well, for me, it'll be soy milk and a flavor. So anyways, this Mateo company does these flavored syrups, and they had this, where you can get 6 of them, 6 of their, I guess, most popular flavors. and it was with free shipping, and they sent it to UPS. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy that, leave one or two at home, because they're what they call their, I think they have a box of 6, which is the regulars, and then these ones are the thin ones. So it's like thin vanilla, thin mint, thin caramel, thin chocolate. So anyways, I thought that way I could maybe, in the long run, save a little bit of money at work if we can have flavored syrups at work. It just came, so after I do this, maybe while I'm editing, I am going to try one of the syrups. I'm going to try the thin chocolate caramel. But I always like a good, I'm boring sometimes when it comes to syrups, a good vanilla syrup, but I think I'm going to keep, well, I'll have to try it first, but I think I might keep the chocolate caramel one here. There we go. Well, this is a really pretty color. I like this. I'm just deciding if I want, not sure if I want to do blue up front, pink up front, and then put a sparkle, or keep this all a green look. Do like that green, the dark green shimmery shade here. So that's that there. Oh, look at that. I mean, and then there's this one here. So that one was called Best Buds, and then this one called a Baked. Ooh, that would be really funny for up front. And then we've got High Times, and so this is High Times. So this one is really pretty. And then we've got this one here is more of a, I don't know if it's supposed to be more the neutral shade or grungy. It's called Pack-a-Bowl. So let's see what we got here. Like a gold shade. Look how pretty those are. But then we could do, we've got Stoned and Maria Luana. So this one is the Stoned. Then you've got this beautiful pink, and then we also got this beautiful blue. Oh, it's like a blue with the green shift. Oh, okay, we're gonna need that. Okay, maybe we're sticking to that. And then since we've done all the other all the other shimmers, and this is a Chef Raw, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, we're gonna definitely want to use that one. Okay, so that answers my question. So is that so pretty? Okay, so that means I'm just gonna continue on with THC, and I'm gonna bring that right to the front as well. So we're just gonna use the 2 mattes, I think. And then all the beautiful shimmery shades. Look, I even remembered to bring a spray. I'm actually really enjoying this one. This is from Rude Cosmetics, their Radiant Lasting Mist. I quite like this. I like that they're very affordable, and everything I've tried I've quite enjoyed. So let's quickly do our bottom lash line, and then we can decide how we're going to place these. Like this would be good on the end, but this is just so bright and pretty. So I don't know. Be careful here, because I have my base on. Okay, so we're going to go back into something Kush Clouds. There we go. On the bottom here, as Lynn always says, you don't look weird with eyeshadow on your bottom lash line. You're just not used to it. Yeah, ever since I started doing it, I cannot not have makeup under my lash line. It looks weird without it. So I'm just using a bigger brush than normal and kind of a floofy one to kind of like blend it and put it on at the same time, and a little bit deeper down than I normally would. So I'm just using this one here. I seem to yet again be grabbing a lot of my Juvia's Place brushes. Why put stuff for sale on Marketplace and then not answer? So I'm looking for, I bought one, I got it at HomeSense. It's round, it's like a little, it has shelves on it you stick on your wall. And then I found a really way bigger, I thought, oh, maybe I have 2 would be great. I found a really big one on Marketplace, and then I found another smaller bit. I think it's hopefully it's bigger than the one I have. So I first reached out to the person with the bigger one like a day and a half ago, Nothing, zero. Even sent another one going, hey, just in case you didn't see it pop up, nothing. So then to the other girl, because she didn't show measurements on the other black one, I was like, oh, you know, hey, I'm kind of interested in this. You know, do you know how wide it is? I don't care how deep it is, but how wide it is? No response. It's like, what? Like, do you want to sell your stuff or not? Like, I don't understand. So been kind of annoyed about that for a day. I want to finish off my room. That's what I had planned this weekend. Got my wellness chat on Sunday, so I kind of wanted to finish that up, you know, to have time for that. Yikes. Okay, so I think we're just gonna leave that for now. Might finagle in a little bit. Okay, so I think I really do like this one, and I really do like this one. So I think I'm going to use maybe that for the inner corner. That. Okay, we're going to start with that one first because I think that one's going to be the easiest place for me. So again, that is the one that is called Baked. Oh, nice and putty texture. Look how pretty that is. Okay, of course we have to do, well, we know what goes on with the phalange nicely here, but see how it goes on the eye. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. Putting jewels on your eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the darkest shade. So that was the one that was called Best Buds. Oh, so pretty. I'm just going to do it right on the outer edge here. Let's add as much shimmer as we can. Alrighty, look at that. And then you can see how they change. Nice. Okay, so now for the front part, I'm going to try the one that, because that does have a bit of green to it. So we're going to go into Maria Ioana. All right, so let's clean that brush off because I actually kind of like this flat brush. This is from, oh, this is from Beauty. I think I got this in an ice cream box. They're taking later and later to ship, man. So hopefully I get that next week. Ooh. Pretty. Yeah, that's nice. So it definitely goes from, because it looks so more blue on the brush, but then it's a nice green on the eye. So, of course, our phalange test here. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, I could totally make my whole face that color. Okay, and then for the inner corner, let's actually do some pink, and then we are gonna go into the shade that is called Stoned. Oh yeah, I think that was the right way to go. And it's so pretty. All right. Looks nice, doesn't it? Sure, nothing's patchy or anything. Nope. But I feel like I just need a teeny bit more of baked on the middle. So I'm just going to take a little bit more with that on my finger and just a little bit more. Yeah, just a smidge more. It felt like it needed. Yes. There we go. That makes me happy. All right, so now we're going to clean up the bottom a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to play around a little bit, maybe do a little liner, mascara, and then come back. We can do lips, and then we'll have a finished 420. Okay, so we are back. Just time to do some lips, and we're back. So I cleaned up my hair a little bit, popped in some earrings. I was gonna use a green liquid eyeliner that I had, but it was a little bit just too matchy. So I did a black one, and I took some of the Best Buds, which is the darkest green shimmer, and I popped that on top, and I thought that did really well. Little mascara, and now some lips. So this is the color Creature. This is from Trixie Cosmetics. It is a beautiful green liquid lip. Got this, I want to say now it's 2 Halloweens ago, and yeah. I have used this a few times, I think, on my channel. I do like it. Okay, so we're gonna let it dry. Now this one comes with a matching lip gloss. I thought we would, I was gifted these ones. She had done some pastel ones. I have a pastel pink, a pastel yellow, and this pastel green, and it is in the shade Vegan Agenda. Do we have an agenda? Maybe. No animal cruelty. I think that's a good agenda to have. Alrighty. Let's wait another second or two, and then actually while we're waiting for the gloss, let's talk. Alrighty, so again, this was the St. Angel Sinners Funny Butter collab. It is the Wake Up, Bake Up, Makeup palette. I was gifted this from Darcy. I did an unboxing with it. Look at it, so cute. Of course, we've got our little bunnies. Little bunnies getting into a little bit of trouble there. Of course, you need some chocolate for the munchies. And then we've got this gorgeous color story here. I love this color story. This is probably one of my favorite color stories because again, I love greens are of course my favorite, but I like wearing green with blue and green with pink. I think they always mix well together. And I like that these are shifty. So this pink one here, so that again, that was the shade called Stoned. It goes from, it gives a bit of a like pink, but also a bit of a kind of a goldy green. Like it has some different reflex in different lights. So like here it looks a little bit more green, and then here you can see it goes more pink. So depending on how you take, so I like that. And then I really liked the Maria Joanna shade here, the same thing. Looks a very blue on here, but it goes on a very green on the eye. So I have a feeling if you have a more bluer base, or maybe even the pink base or the red base, it would maybe show more blue. These green shimmers are fantastic. And yeah, and this one too looks like it might have even a little bit, depending on how I shift it, has like, so hard to show, but on here in person, it's got like a pink shift in it. So yeah, so depending on how you're mixing them, I think you can get some different shifts. So I really love this palette. And here we go. Let's pop on a little gloss here. Should be dry enough. Yes, it's not leaving any color on my doe foot here. And this one too has like, a little bit of shifts to it too. It feels like it's not quite just a green, that I've got a little bit of pink and blue kind of mix. Here you can see it a little bit here. So it does give a little bit more dimension than putting the more green one on. See, just because it makes it a slightly a different shade. So anyways, there we go. This is our 420 look. Playing with one of my favorite brands of all times, St. Angel Sinners. Also played with the blush again, which I really like too. It does come with the cutest sponge. This little heart-shaped one, but I really like using just a little bit on a brush. But look how pretty that looks. Like just kind of. Anyways, before I continue on, so there we go. That's our 420 look. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends as I get back into the flow of things at making videos. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.